Hello everyone. Welcome back to another Commander review for the Onslaught set in Magic the Gathering. This should be a pretty quick and fast one. This is Rorix Bladewing, and like I've said in the other Onslaught Commander videos, there is a theme with this set. I want to see if you guys can pick it up before I release the set review at the end of this set. But with Rorix coming into play, he is a dragon, 6/5, 6 mana, 3 generic, 3 red, so very devoted to that red mana. And very simply, it has flying and haste, so it can attack immediately, and it's got great evasion. No rulings for Rorix. The card I chose to synergize with Rorix was Dragon Tempest. Not necessarily because it gives him haste, since he already has haste, but Dragon Tempest is a cool, cheap enchantment that I've always loved since it came out for dragon decks to flood the board with dragons, just deal damage to creatures and players. Keep the board clean for your dragons to feast upon your opponent's life totals. And of course, the deck that I am building, well, I have built, I just haven't put Rorix in it yet, is a mono-red dragon tribal deck. We gotta ramp really fast, and get our dragons into play, and then make our dragons gigantic, and go very aggro, and eat our opponent's life totals. A popular deck idea on EDH Rec, there we go, focuses on the treasure production of the deck. Make as much treasure as you can, and then play your big, massive dragons. More of a flavor win there, but treasure is a really great way for mono red to ramp. So this is essentially a ramp deck that has a dragon win con in it. And there are other treasure synergies that you'd want to put in this deck that may not always be dragon related, but for the most part, treasure and dragons go really well together. And then lastly, the weird, janky deck idea. I love the devotion mechanic, and devotion specifically has been on my mind for a little bit because of the crossover commander content that I am in the middle of making for you guys. I'm really focusing on devotion as one of the main mechanics of that crossover concept. So when that video comes out, I'll explain more about it. But with devotion on the brain, I thought it'd be cool to build a mono-red devotion deck, which there's not a lot of support for, unfortunately, but essentially it would be a burn deck, and there's a lot of cool burn dragons in this game. And you really want to focus on getting as many of those pips out as possible, so when you play your one copy of Fanatic of Mogus, you can do a lot of damage. And that's going to do it for Rorix Bladewing. Very, very cool dragon, but like many of these other commanders, also very expensive, so be prepared and have a lot of fun burning the table and swallowing up your opponent's life totals with your massive army of giant fire-breathing dragons. This is surprisingly a popular commander on EDH Rec, and I don't know why this one is so popular specifically. Maybe just because it's been around for so long and it's just a simple basic dragon that anyone can build around. But there's a lot of different deck ideas around Rorix, which I think is really cool. So it has the S rank for this commander. So with that said, I'm going to let this end here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more Magic the Gathering content, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified when more videos come out, and let me know in the comments below what you guys think. If you guys have figured out what the theme of this entire Onslaught set is before the set review itself comes out, let me know that in the comments below. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!